You brought out your what the collection. Could you tell us what all do you have?
Well, I have the what the KD 6, 7, and 8. The Kobe 7, 8, and 9. The LeBron 10 and 11, and the what the dunk. The My first what the shoe was the what the Kobe
Okay.
7. And like I said, I'm a tech geek, so I always liked. I like the Kobe's because you could take the sole out, pop the other part in, and everything. Even though I never balled the knees, but I really like this shoe. And then my next one was the what the LeBron. I wanted this shoe so bad. It was so hard to get. And I was like, I need to get this shoe. And when it first released, and the prices were just ridiculous. People asked like 3,000, 4,000 for them. I was like, you're bugging. I actually got these from East Coast Boutique. Ghost had 2 pair, and he was like, look, I'll just, he had the other pair. I was like, let me buy it off you. I mean, I was like, come on, I'll buy it. And, I bought it, and I was like, yo, this will probably be, I'm never going to get rid of this shoe. I love this so much.
Yeah.
What
What was it originally priced at?
Regular price for it was like about 200 was retail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I probably paid, and this was when the prices were high. I paid 2,800, and I don't care. I don't even care if I paid 3,000. I mean, I was happy about the shoe. It was dead stock. I was the only person to put my foot in them. I loved them. And then after that, I kind of like caught the bug and was like,
Gotta get everyone.
I gotta get everyone. Yeah. So there are some samples. Like there was a sample of what the LeBron 9 sample. I did have it, but it was too big. And again, I wear my shoes, so I sold it. And then there's a what the KD 4 sample, but they never made that in my size. So again, if they did make it in a size 9, but what the KD 4s are so tight, I would never be able to wear them.
Super narrow.
Yeah, so I would, like again, I'm so against buying a shoe if I can't wear it. I don't care what it is. If I can't wear it, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on it. I think it's just stupid. So, and that's just my opinion. Other people buy shoes that's not their size. That's cool. But me, I need to wear my shoes.
Absolutely.
So then one of the hardest things to get was, my what the dunk. So like I do some things like, I do this thing called Sneaker Pimps. What they do is they'll have a party, an event for maybe like a release of something. And what Sneaker Pimps does is allow collections to be shown, like rare sneakers to be shown through like hung on fences around security, stuff like that. So people that aren't basically familiar with the sneaker culture actually see things that they've never seen before, or they're reintroduced as older sneakers. And so I had one pair. It was actually this shoe, the right foot, was actually on stage and with all my what the shoes. And thank God I only put one shoe up there. So this shoe was on there on the stage, and Ghostface and his crew was performing. And then they were the last people on stage. So then I went back upstage, and this shoe was gone. So someone from, I don't know, from his crew or something took the shoe or whatever. It is what it is. So I had to find another pair, which wasn't easy. Shout out to Sneaker Fam, thank you for taking care of me to reacquire my what the collection.
And they never reached out to you and said, hey, I got you.
No one ever reached out to anything. It was kind of messed up, but it is what it is. So right now I still have like a left size 10 at my crib in a what the dunk box. So I still have that. This KD7 I really like. This was like kind of like a quick strike, and it was only like, from what I understood, was only released at the Mercer store a couple times. And I bought this from East Coast Boutique because they had it, and I was just like, well, my goal is to complete the collection, so I needed to buy these, so I got them. Kobe's. Yes, I got these from East Coast. This shoe is bananas. Like, even the inside, the only thing that hurts me about the inside is there's a Kobe shoe that was only released in China called the Spark.
Yeah.
And that's the inside of that Spark shoe. and I never was able to find it, and I really wanted it. But I love this Kobe colorway. It's just is gorgeous. And the other Kobe I like just because it's different. This is the Kobe 9 What The, but it's not like the regular one.
Low version.
It's a low version. Wasn't released in a low.
So this isn't a custom.
This is a custom.
Oh, so it is a custom.
It is a custom. What it is actually this guy named Big A up in Orlando. He took the top off and made it a low. So and I like the low better than the high.
Yeah, for sure.
And he did a really great job with the inside and cutting it and making the tongue and creating a loophole. So I mean, like, I really, really love the job that he did on this shoe. Great job, great quality, but also they should have made it in the low. They should have never made it in the high. That high is whack. In a What The. And also, probably in my opinion, this is the weakest What The out of the whole group. Because it's just the same shoe. There's nothing different between the two shoes. It's the same exact shoe. What The's supposed to be What The. That's not no What The. In terms of just technology, probably this KD. Because they have like the visible fly wire, the different straps. This is a strap from the Aunt Pearl, which I really liked a lot. Yeah. But I really like the visible fly wire. They have the visible zoom. Then also, like the bottom is basically the map of Maryland. That's what that is. And then also, this is like the shanks for the middle forest foot. So I mean, this in terms of tech. This is like a really tech shoe that you can actually like play ball into.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, the other ones, I don't really think you can play ball in any of them. Most uncomfortable out of all of them is probably this one. With the LeBron. Yeah, this is probably the most uncomfortable.
Those kind of set on shelves too.
After
they first released.
Yeah, and even that, like, these aren't even the same laces. Like, these laces are these are the alternate laces that came with the LeBron 10s. I just put them in here. Yeah. And I used them on here because I felt they looked better than the laces that came with it. They
definitely look hot.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'll go with these. But yeah, I'm a big fan of What The. Because I like the crazy colors. Like I said, I like the crazy colors and things that are just like boom, and I'm just a big fan of the What The collection. So I kind of like bring them out everywhere when if I do a display or something like that, and everybody's always like, oh, they love the What This. I think everybody's favorite is the What The Dunk, though. You said that was yours,
yeah. Of course.
The What The Dunk, but yeah, these three are
probably your favorites.
Yeah. But this is the one I like. I spent a high price on them, but it was worth every penny, and that shoe's never going anywhere. Yeah. So, but other than that, yeah, that's the What The collection that I have.
So, okay, also, like, there's been rumors about Kyrie having, like, a What The shoe. Do you know anything about that?
Well, my boy T-Mark is, like, the Kyrie guru.
Yeah. We interviewed him, too.
Yeah. So, he actually has a dope Nike ID What The.
What The Kyrie scheme right here. Me and one of my buddies came up with an idea, and basically, he did one shoe, I did one shoe, and then we just split the pack like that.
And I was like, yo, I want it. But I hope Kyrie comes out with a What The. I really do. Plus, Kyrie's from Elizabeth. Like, I'm from Elizabeth too, so it's kind of like, I want him to come up with a What The. Plus, to me, I feel like Kyrie's shoe took over for the KD. Because KD's shoes have gone up in price so much that it's not really something that people want to spend money on. And now the Kyrie is that attainable shoe at a great price for a great shoe that's comfortable, and the quality is there and the colorways are great. So I hope he has a What The, because I'll be the first one to grab it,
Yeah.
Definitely.
So if they ever came out with a What The Jordan retro, would you cop it?
I don't know, man. It's not the same. What would you do? Like,
so many different, like,
I don't know what would be the silhouette. What would actually be the actual model that you were gonna do? Yeah. And then what colors? The only way I would say they would do it is if they did a What The for every single number. of what the 1, or what the 2, what the 3, and then the different colors for each one that represents, you know, the big ones that drop. So that was probably the only way I would say that would work.
If a collection,
yeah, because I'm big into collections. So you know, I like to collect. I like full collections. So I would think that would probably be the best thing to go with, in my opinion. You know, but other people may think something else. So yeah.
I do purchase a lot of the retro stuff that's coming out so I can do my comparison vids on YouTube. But the quality definitely is not the same, and nor should it be expected to be the same as it was back in the 80s and 90s.
Nike's relaunching the Bespoke program. So they invited me over to do a shoe. They gave me a gift. And they was like, yo, get busy. So I got busy. The guys came from Portland that was doing the whole program. And they was like, let's see what you could do.